Donnie,
Yeah.
tell these people what we're up to.
We're at Southern Choice Homes in Darlington, South Carolina. We are not affiliated with them with any way, shape, or form. But they've got mobile homes and we need some. So we come down here to look at them, and we figured y'all want to come with us.
Yes.
We've done a few of these, and we're going to go through this one today.
So this is a used mobile home that they have for sale. They sell new ones, and they repossess. Like here's a new one right there. So what they do is they either repossess one that they've sold in the past, or they have trade-ins. So it could be that someone bought a brand new mobile home and then they traded in their old one, and here it sits, y'all. And so what they do is when they drop off the new one, they pick up the old one, and then they bring it back here and they either sell it as is or they fix it up a little bit and sell it.
That one looks pretty straight down through there, right?
Typically the prices for these are about $25,000 used. Typically.
Without setup, without moving them.
Just what you're seeing with
You
the
hook
hitch.
to them right there.
$25,000.
Yep.
That's what this company typically charges. This one says Waverly Homes on the end. Not sure what year. We'll see if we can figure that out. Over there on the window it says Made in the USA. All right, so we're going to climb up in it, and we'll get a good walkthrough. Let's see what's going on with it. It's kind of neat seeing these old ones and just seeing the different home foot plans that people have made. First thing to notice is that they painted it. So on the end, it's like a faded blue, which is probably the original color, but the side has been painted. So it was probably parked somewhere where you couldn't see that end, and they painted it just to make it look a little better. But the owner probably did that back before. So we're gonna wipe our feet off. This company allows us, well, they allow anybody to come down here and walk through these buildings. We don't know them or anything.
Anybody home?
But they want you walking through, and then you can ask them about the price. Interesting. So this must be a little newer than we're used to, actually.
A little leak up there, as well.
A what?
A little leak.
Oh, that, yeah.
Or that might be twisting going down the road.
So it has tile in it. The deal with tile is, yeah, look on the floor there, Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
The deal with tile is you can crack it if you move these things. These have subfloors.
Don't do that.
That are made of basically sawdust. It's particle board, whatever you want to call it. And it flexes a little bit even when you're walking on it, right? So this one is just kind of temporarily set up right now. It'd be really easy to break some of these tiles or these mortar joints. So they usually don't put tile in a mobile home. Big old fireplace. Yeah, this is a different floor plan than we've seen before. Someone has retiled this whole area at some point. They have a fake granite countertop here. Now it's got this island, but if you look closely at the bottom, that trim is just a 2x4. So someone has added that at some point. That wasn't original to the design, I don't believe. And the fake granite countertop somebody has made up too. That's probably also a 2x4. Nope. That's the that's a baseboard. It's like this piece here. Mm-hmm. That's what they use to make the counter edge. You can see the little ripple there. So I was showing Donnie that piece right there appears to be the piece of tape that fell off of up there. He was saying looks like there's a leak. That may not be a leak, Donnie. That's also up there where that ceiling fan was. It may just be that that's stressed. But if you look, that whole area has been replaced at some point. So
Right above me here, it's the same way. It's been stressed.
yeah, see, they may have just done that. That may have happened when they were moving it here. These are the things that happen with a mobile home, unfortunately. But I like this layout. We'll go down there here in a minute. The hallway going down to that side typically is the second and third bedrooms, depending on how many bedrooms they have. But yeah, the living room's kind of nice for what it is. And then someone has added a island here. Where would that sink originally have been, Donnie?
I believe it was right there.
You think there was an island? Okay.
The reason being, them cabinets are correct, these are not. Them cabinet doors are right.
It could be, yeah.
That's mobile home cabinet doors,
Yeah.
where these are not.
Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is just how it's set up now. Open our trap door up here and see what we got going on.
There's nothing there, there's a power plug for this.
Okay. So who knows if that's original or something somebody came up with.
It's probably something somebody come up with that.
Yeah.
But
You've got a fairly large pantry here.
that's the washer and dryer room.
Oh, okay.
Dryer
Utility room.
Washer's over here.
Yep. Washer goes there.
I guess you could use it for pantry also.
Dryer there. Yeah, so nice large utility room. That's good. And there's our ceiling fan from the living room.
There's a router.
Yeah. I don't know, Donnie, look at this. Is that not a washer? I mean, a refrigerator power plug? Usually when they're up on the wall, I guess, for the refrigerator. So maybe the refrigerator set over there originally. And maybe they've reworked this.
Well,
Maybe they moved the sink cabinet over and it was originally on this side. And they just repurposed it into the island. I'm not giving up on this being a customer edition.
this, they stopped the trim there, and it's the different trim over here.
Yeah, it's like a 2x4.
You could be on something there.
Because it kind of looks to me like the refrigerator was over here. That's why that outlet is up in the middle of the wall like that. But maybe not. It doesn't really matter. Interesting though. Yeah, Donnie was pointing out that it looks like there was something there. Maybe another outlet, so I don't know. I may be wrong.
I got one question for you, Ron.
Master bedroom here. What's that, Donnie?
How in the world am I going to get a window unit in that window?
Yeah. Wouldn't be a good place for a AC unit. You could, you just have to put those stretcher things on it.
If they go out that far.
You can see that wall there has a big crease in it too, where it's buckled. A lot of that happens moving it. Here's another place where the ceiling has been repaired. I guess poorly because it's coming back apart.
This floor is different. All this flooring has been replaced.
You can see the tape hanging there. And you got a big old walk-in master bath here with the tile again. Toilet. Got the Graceland faux stained glass there. Got a step-up stand-in shower. Got a actually decent little vanity. If we were renting this, I'd leave that. I'd fix the trim, obviously, but that's very... Look how they've taped the water handles. Why would that be, Donnie?
I don't know.
Not sure what that's about.
I don't know. I was looking at the same thing. I guess to not use them, you take them.
And then you have a big old garden tub, I think they call that. So this is, a typical, this would have been the high-end master bath in this mobile home. It would have cost you more for this. Another ceiling thing
I don't know what's going on there.
buckled. I mean, they've got some serious ceiling issues here.
And they caulked it over there at that angle, so it must have been like that for a while. But it goes away right there.
Yeah.
I guess this whole wall so
It's
probably all this tile.
Yeah, this tile wasn't a great idea.
And they put a hardy board underneath it.
Yeah, trying to keep it from cracking and stuff, but
It's too heavy.
It's not really made for mobile homes. Okay, so yeah, the master bedroom's pretty decent. All right, Donnie, now I'm going to guess by the metal on the outside, I don't think it can be too new, but I'm gonna push this one up to about 2,000. So look on the power box here, and let's see if it gives us any clue when this thing was made.
Don't give us no clue.
Nothing says anything?
Nope. The date is not filled out.
Okay.
200 amp service. Now, I guess you could look up that box
Cutler
number
hammer.
and find out.
Yeah. I'm just going to guess this is maybe from about 2000.
But there's the part number. If somebody wants to try to look it up and find out when it was made.
I'm just going to guess about 2000. Oh, here we go. I love you, Mom. Babe. Bab. Pretty large walk-in closet. More ceiling damage though. They had some serious ceiling problems. They must have had a bad roof on it at one point. There is a door there that's covering up the hot water tank usually. All right, so that's the master bedroom. That hot water tank is buried in there, but the access panel you saw, or I guess it's there somewhere. Walk down the hallway here, smoke alarm there. Coleman furnace. Looks like it's a 3-bedroom total. Hallway bedroom. Floor looks wet. And the tape. So he may be correct. It has been raining a lot lately. We just had the remnants of that hurricane come through. So this roof could be giving them a lot of problems right now.
Yeah, that might be why this is all.
But it's all been repaired before. You can see where the texture is different. So this one's a little wider than they usually are, Donnie, this bedroom. This hall bedroom usually doesn't bump back like that. Usually it's right here, you know, so it's got a few extra square feet in it. Little hall closet. Second hall bedroom closet. Got a fork in there for you for free if you need it. We should point out too that this thing has been repainted. A lot of times whenever they get these, they have this kind of just gray paint they've slathered on these things
2x6
to try to clean it up.
2x6
Yeah, a 2x6 for the,
baseboard.
cut in half maybe? That's not a 1x, it's too thick, isn't it?
Yeah, about 1.25 inches by.
Yeah.
And this, did you
Same
show
thing
them?
here. Yeah, just another issue. They had some serious problems moving this is what I would guess. They may have had to pull it out of some damn ravine or something.
I noticed that front corner of the frame up there was bent.
Oh, okay. Maybe they wrapped it around a tree trying to get it out. Fairly big. I guess this would be the 3rd bedroom we've seen.
More leakage.
Yeah, the floor is wet, you know, so there's issues. That doesn't necessarily look like the ceiling though. That might be outside. There's some kind of trim problem.
It's probably like a gutter up there.
Found one of her windows. Hall closet. Okay, so if you look, there is an access panel there and an access panel there. That's for maybe the bathtub and shower.
That's something to note. They put that bathtub in there backwards. See the overflow?
Overflows on that side, yeah. And see how the faucet actually mounts on the wall.
Yeah, the drain's on that side.
Yeah, they just had
And the faucet on this side.
they bought the wrong one.
And that's a full-size tub. Right there's one of our sinks, seashell and all.
Yeah, the seashell cultured marble sink top. We've got a bunch of those.
I don't think this will tell us the year in here. Nope.
It's the fan. So that bathtub there, that bathroom there is actually pretty decent. Might replace the toilet. But it's not bad. Donnie's looking for a date on something.
Yeah, they must have had time with this one because they broke the drain pipe off too.
Yeah, so they had some issues going down the street.
Let's see if the back of this thing. Nope.
All right, well, we're going to go outside and look around it and see if we can see where any of this water ingress is coming in, and see if maybe we can get a look at any part of the roof too. So one thing we've noticed, if you look, that top trim, you just see how wavy everything is. But if you look at that trim right there to catch the top piece, which really they're just doing to make it kind of like an accent. It was probably a different color originally. That's making a channel there that's catching all the rain. How much of that's coming in the wall inside, who knows? Usually when you do that, you do something like this. It's just a trim piece. If water gets behind it, you know. But if you're using that channel, you're gonna catch the water. I don't know. Not a great design, I don't think.
This thing beat all to hell right there.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened with it. You can see over here they don't have that channel we were just talking about.
Selling new screws everywhere in it.
Yeah.
Trying to hold it together.
Another giveaway is whenever you see this, see how that stair step there, it doesn't line up, and then you got the same problem down there. That's because it's all, this end of the mobile home is sagging or taller or something. It's all.
All them screws are missing.
Now where we were just seeing it wet in that last bedroom on the wall was right here. So it could literally be water coming in these screw holes here.
Look down here.
Yeah, I see we got problems down there.
Yeah, you was right.
What?
The door was over this way. They put a piece of OSB instead of the door. See that?
Yeah, they've moved the entire door and everything. I mean, that's another thing, folks. Whenever you start modding these things, not good. They did them in the factory and they kind of just barely got them together in the first place, and then you're going to go try changing things that don't always, you know, this is all that tile, same thing.
With a big chimney sticking out of the top of it, that ain't good enough.
So that appears they moved the door. Now, I got to ask, if they moved the door, why didn't they use the piece of metal that they cut out for the door to put over where the door used to be? It's not don't move doors, folks. So yeah, this one here, I wouldn't be interested in buying something that's been hacked up.
But with that being said, I do have it. I do have.
Yeah, you can get it new. It'd be the wrong color and stuff, but if you're painting it anyway.
It's already been painted.
So that's just a bad idea. Putting OSB out in the rain, even if you paint it, not a good idea. It ain't gonna last.
Yeah. And look down there, the electrical hanging out of the bottom in a box. I mean, that ain't.
Yeah, this one ain't a great idea. It did appear. Would that have been the AC unit, Donnie?
No, that's the power box.
That's the where the service entrance is. Okay, let's see if this end's all beat up. I'm gonna meet a snake out here one of these days. This end actually looks pretty good. So thing's pretty rough. I mean, it lipstick on a pig on this one. All right, Donnie, what do you think?
I think it's rough. Your gutter's leaking all the way down. They put spray foam insulation up there trying to stop it. It looks like that's what that is right there too.
I mean, if I get back, we can see some of the roof.
You can see the chimney over there. I'm sure it's leaking.
Okay, here's a roof. Yeah, it's that traditional metal stuff, and it almost looks like it's been damaged.
Oh yeah, it's been replaced there.
Maybe somebody's been up there working on it. Yeah, you can see the patch there. That's in the living room where that fan has fallen. Pretty rough.
I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't buy it just because that top looks like it does.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I ain't scared of. That top I ain't.
Yeah.
But now, if you did want to buy something like this, you could come and put 2x4s over it, restrip the whole top of it, and then put.
Explain to them exactly what you're saying.
Turn right there and look at that one.
You start at the end. See how this mobile home has a metal roof on it? Now that one they didn't do the way we would do it. But that's also, is that a double wide or a home?
That's a double wide.
Okay, it's a little more square looking than this one. What you can do is you can take 2x4s or 1x4s even,
Yep.
and lay them on the roof all the way down and attach them to whatever the hell you can find.
Yeah. Try to get the 2x2s that's in the rafter.
Yeah, so there are pieces of wood up there under that roof. So you run this way, the length of the mobile home, and get 3-4 rows of fur, they call them furring strips.
Yep.
Furring strips running all the way down that. Once you have that, you have a nice base to attach to.
Now, with that being said, when you run it down there in that valley, you might have to add a shim under it. You want it nice and flat.
Yeah, you want it as flat as you can get it.
You want it nice and flat all the way across there.
So you fur that up and get it nice and straight where you have nice wood, new wood that's firmly attached to the roof. And then you go get some nice steel metal, like on that one. And you see it runs vertically, and you just install it on those brand new little strips you've got, and you will end up with a nice solid roof that will not leak.
Yep.
And it'll have about a 25-year warranty on the metal, although you'll never use that warranty. It just shows you that it takes a while for the stuff to leak.
Every time that metal laps over itself, you got to put butyl tape in there.
Yeah,
You put that butyl tape, and it's like sticky.
it's like tar almost.
Yeah, sticky tar, and it sticks that stuff together. As soon as it heats up, it'll bond all that stuff. You won't have any leaks. And if you do have a leak, you still have that roof for it to run off of.
Yeah.
So you're good.
So that would be the way you'd fix it pretty permanently. Once you did that, if you did have a leak on the new metal roof, you can replace those panels. You could even replace all the metal. This here, you can't really replace that good.
And
You can't tear the old one off and put a new one on.
you could, if you wanted to, you could put a coating on that other roof.
Yeah.
And, keep doing it like that. That was the problem with this roof, I'm sure. You're supposed to put a coating on them about every 10 years. And from the neglect of the rest of the thing, they never put no coating on it. So they tried to do it after it started leaking. That's too late.
All right, folks, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. This one's in pretty rough shape, so I think I'll pass on this one, Donnie. What do you think?
I'm going to pass on it too. Give us a thumbs up for filming it. Subscribe to the channel if you hadn't already. We'll catch you on the next.
Now, if you want to see one that's even in worse shape than this, check this video out. We'll see you on the next one.